Let's review how technology companies have fared under technical versus non technical leadership over the years. The Mag 7 list of companies, which are all the trillion-dollar companies today, every single one of them are led by technology leaders except for Apple. And Apple is the one that is the most behind in innovation on that list. Because Steve Jobs left behind such a strong fabric of innovation, it even survived this long after he's gone. And then you look at companies that have done a massive turnaround and have started innovating again once they come back to a technology leadership situation, such as Microsoft under Satya Nadella or AMD under Lisa Su. Before Lisa, the company was led by Rory Reid, who was a business guy, and AMD was struggling. Now let's talk about companies that have actually switched from technology to non-tech leadership and talk about how they're doing. John Akers, a career salesman, ran IBM for 8 years, during which time IBM lost to the PC revolution. Bob Swan, a CFO who took over Intel, took the already struggling company to a darker place. Stephen Elop, a non-tech executive from Microsoft who ran Nokia for a while, famously wrote the burning platform memo and bet on the Windows Phone, losing out on the smartphone revolution that Nokia started. Terry Semel, a Hollywood media executive who ran Yahoo, took Yahoo into the media direction, missed out on search and ads, and also passed on acquiring Google. Dell, after being run into the ground by Kevin Rollins, a management consultant, had to bring back Michael Dell to survive. Kodak, who was the inventor of the key digital technology, failed to become the leader in digital cameras and platforms under the leadership of Antonio Perez, a business executive, and instead filed for bankruptcy. Microsoft under Steve Ballmer, again a sales guy, missed many important shifts in mobile and consumer, a thing that he has actually acknowledged. And the saddest on this list is probably Xerox PARC, which built most of the core technologies on which the internet and today's technology world even exists, such as Ethernet and graphical user interfaces, repeatedly brought in salespeople as CEOs, driving the company into the ground and failing to innovate. Steve Jobs may have been an asshole, but he was right about a lot of things, and he was certainly right about this one. Great VCs know the importance of tech founders. This is why repeatedly they fund nerds from top schools. Sales and distribution are super important, and there is no doubt about it. In fact, there is a saying that repeat founders know the value of building distribution from day one, and it's true. But that makes the assumption that the product is already in a good place because that's what the founders are there for. Great salespeople, though, can sell products that don't even exist yet, and great marketers are amazing at selling even shitty products. But product vision, though, does not come easy, and that is the critical piece for companies to survive, thrive, and continue to innovate.